We had a scenario where a lot of other lenders were promising they could get you the 85% on the purchase, 100% on the rehab.
It wasn't happening.
Yeah, it wasn't happening. So yeah, we got him the 85% on the purchase, 100% on the rehab. Interest was around 10 to 12% interest only.
Yes.
1 year term.
Man, CJ, my man CJ, he did it.
Walk us through the numbers on this. How much was the purchase price? How much was the rehab? How much do you expect to profit from it?
Purchase price came out to $291. After all said and done, we were at $307 out the door. It took about 50 to 60K for rehab. We're selling for about $469.
Hey, what's up everyone? I'm here with my borrower Steve in front of his fix and flip out in San Bernardino. We're gonna go take a look at his fix and flip, run through some of the numbers and show us how he did it.
Come on, you guys, let's take this walkthrough. It's about that time. So here, this is the main living room here.
So Steve, tell me a little bit about the loan process. What did we get you on the purchase? What did we get you on the rehab?
This is my partner right here, and CJ really took care of me. It was an easy walk right through. He got the numbers to be fixed where I needed them to be fixed because of my low credit. We were at 15%, which is unbelievable for a first time flipper.
This was your first flip on title, correct?
On title, that's correct. I mean, I've done plenty out title, but under title, yes.
We had a scenario where a lot of other lenders were promising they could get you the 85% on the purchase, 100% on the rehab.
It wasn't happening.
Yeah, it wasn't happening. I spent a couple of days on that trying to find that for you, right?
Man, CJ, my man CJ, he did it.
So yeah, we got him the 85% on the purchase, 100% on the rehab. Interest was around 10 to 12% interest only.
Yes.
1 year term. Walk us through the numbers on this. How much was the purchase price? How much was the rehab? How much do you expect to profit from it?
Purchase price came out to $291. After all said and done, we were at $307 out the door. It took about 50 to 60K for rehab. We're selling for about $469. What we did here, this was all formatted as a wall here. So we took this structure down, added a 4x12 by 20 beam here, framed it all up. You guys got to see, you got the hardwood vinyl floors in here. We got the tough low E vinyl retrofit windows and all our windows here. Let me show you guys these windows because they're really nice. They're soundproof. As you can see, we got some retrofit windows. We added this island kitchen bar area. This is quartz countertops. This is shaker cabinets, vinyl windows, backsplash, upgraded electrical.
Steve didn't have the best FICO. He was almost there at the limit. You had to bring in a partner on this deal as well.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So in the beginning, we would all love to do it ourselves, but in this case, my FICO was a little bit lower. My partner Harry ended up coming through with a better FICO, and it just made everything happen a little bit smoother. No matter what, CJ still took care of me. So even if Harry didn't enter the project, we would still have something going on.
And then let's talk about the draws on this. So we're working with the lender, you do some of the rehab, you start off some of the rehab yourself, you request a draw. Can you walk us through how that process is?
Yeah, in the beginning it was unfamiliar for me. All hard money lenders are different. So with this one, we tested the water, so we finished a couple of projects. As soon as we were done, we made that following amount submitted. For Tuesday, it would be here by Thursday morning. I really like this door. We seen this door online and we purchased it, so I was really fascinated with the door. When I seen the color, I just made the whole house, the trim, the same color.
Can you give us a breakdown? What did it cost for like the kitchen? How much were bathrooms? Just a rough estimate.
Sure. Besides exterior, I was almost in about 35K. Exterior paint, stucco, we had roof work, we had landscaping, and we had the garage that we had to rebuild, so another 35.
Do you have any tips for new time flippers when it comes to estimating rehab budgets or figuring out the scope of work?
So my advice for new flippers, first time, is do bring a contractor in here, get a couple of rough estimates on the work, try to get it scope for scope so you can see, and then you guys can tackle the projects that you think you guys can tackle to save some money, and then the other ones where they need professional. I always suggest electrical and plumbing, don't play with those. Sometimes roofing or landscaping, you guys might want to do it yourself, that's fine. But when it comes to electrical and plumbing, We really make sure you got the professionals in the house.
You know, tell us a little bit about the fix and flip. How was it before it got to this point? What was it like when you bought it?
We like the ugly ducklings, okay? So there's nothing fun about our house. Everything is tore up, tore down, rotted and molded, okay? And that's what we like because we're contractors. So we like to come in here, we like to pull everything down to studs, and then we like to bring it back to code.
So why did you decide to set up the room like this? What did you do to this room?
Good question, CJ. Okay, so when it comes to a home appealing and making it feel warm for the people that are buying, I just wanted to give up, you know, the comforter bed. You got a lampshade, you got your retrofit windows, you got some curtains, just making it feel cool. We also got the air conditioner going on, custom doors, 6 panels. So you just want to give that warm feel so they can feel when the kids are running around, or, you know, after work you come home, you want to take a nap, you can feel that vibe. So it's just kind of a comfortable thing for the buyers.
So now we're here in the bathroom, Steve. What did you do out here?
Well, you know, what I suggested is when you come into this bathroom, people like the 5-star resorts. You guys go traveling a lot. Who goes traveling a lot? We like to have the 5-star resort. So I did do the marble tub with the gray panels, 12 by 12s. I got some 6 by 12s on here. And like I said, it's just more of a comfortable feeling. So when you get out of the shower, you got your white towel and you can feel like you're brand new, get fresh, you're going to work, you got to go to a family event. So just more of the comfortable feel for you guys. And that's how I design my places.
So Steve, I noticed you staged the house instead of leaving it empty. What was the decision-making process in terms of staging the home instead of leaving it empty?
If there was no furniture in here, like I said again, you guys are not going to get the comfortable feel to visualize it. Everything is vision, 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 vision. But when the staging came in, it just makes you have that warm incense type of vibe. That's what we're marketing.
If you don't mind me asking, what did it cost to stage the property?
Staging could range from $4,000 to $7,000. It all depends on who's your stager, what type of equipment they're using, what type of furniture they're using. So, you know, different areas, Santa Ana, the beach, to San Bernardino, you know, it's all different areas. So.
This is beautiful. I love what you've done with the place. Tell us a little bit about what you did here.
Well, what we made here again is curb appeal for our buyers. They want to come out, they want to have a party for the kids, you know, have a party for your banda in Mexican style. It's real special out here in the areas out here. So I just try to make it a good feel for the barbecue area. Put the patties on there, flip some grills, grab you a beer in the sit down area. The lights, of course, at night, you know, it lights up like a festival. And that's what we are.
And I see you guys made this from scratch. How did you guys make this?
Good question, CJ. A lot of brick transformation from stucco to put on top, and a lot of brick covering. So just in the paint.
And so Steve, I remember when you were doing the scope of work for this one needed a lot of work. The lender even came back to us and said we needed to do revisions because it didn't match the budget. Can you tell us a little bit about that? What numbers did you have to adjust? How did you make it happen?
Great question, CJ. So remember we were talking about the ugly duckling. This was the ugly duckling. This only had 2 walls here. So my guys will be finishing this today and tomorrow, but we ended up having rafters, electrical, high beams, 4 by 12, another 80 here. And then final will be our garage door that lays down to match the trim of the house, which is a dark gray. So we ended up putting up drywall, matching up all the beams, 2x4s, and then doing a light coat with paint, and then just making it have that garage appeal with the peak on top so you guys can feel that.
If anyone ever has to do a full gut on the garage and add some sort of new roof, what do you think they might estimate to pay on that?
If you're doing it yourself, you might spend $15K with material and labor. If you're hiring somebody, it runs up to $25,000.
So there you have it, guys. I'm here with Steve. Steve, thanks for showing us the house. We greatly appreciate it. So let's do some more deals in the future.
Always. You guys have a great day. Thank you guys for having me on your show. I appreciate it. Now it's time for the next flip.